show on Kids Place Live. And Tori, you know I love a good Guinness World Record, right?
Well, what have we got this time?
Well, believe it or not, it's not that guy in Idaho breaking this world record. This is a world record that was just broken by a 31-year-old woman named Samantha Ramsdell, who lives in Connecticut. And growing up, she would feel pretty self-conscious, maybe even a little insecure about her big mouth. She had a big mouth. She literally had a big mouth. And she was feeling kind of insecure about it. And one day she went to the dentist, and her dentist said, you know what? I've got a pretty big mouth here. And she's like, I know, I have a big mouth. And the dentist said, no. You might have something special here in this big mouth. And her dentist said, do you mind if I measure your mouth? And she was like, I guess. You want to measure my mouth? And they said, just the gape of your mouth. So open your mouth as wide as you can, and I will measure, the top to bottom of your mouth, side to side. I will measure how big your gape is in your mouth. So she opened her mouth, said, ah, and her dentist measured her mouth, measured the gape, and it came in at 2.56 inches. It's a big mouth. If you don't, go ahead and measure your own mouth to see how big your mouth is. She sent her mouth measurements to the Guinness World Record. They needed to have, proof, some pictures, video, things like that. And it turns out that she does have the biggest mouth in the world on record for a female.
What?
2.56 inches. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, who has the biggest male mouth? What male out there has the biggest mouth in the world? And that would be Isaac Johnson, whose mouth opens at a 4-inch gape. A 4-inch gape. You can eat like a rotisserie chicken. Just put the whole thing in your mouth.
So, I'm trying to measure. You said 2.5 inches. I'm trying to. I can't tell if that's big or small. I mean, I guess it's big.
It's big.
It doesn't sound big.
I'm gonna measure my mouth. I'm gonna measure my mouth.
You mean like the up and down measurement?
Yeah. That's a big mouth. She says, being 31 years old and being able to get a record for something that really she was so insecure about. It was something that she wanted to keep so small because she always grew up feeling like, it was not something that she was proud of, having this big mouth. And she says now it's one of the biggest, best things about me.
Aww.
And she says, she goes on to say, if I had advice for anyone who had a large body part or something really unique and they wanted to go for the Guinness World Records title, I would say do it. Do it proud and make it your biggest asset. It's your superpower. It's this thing that makes you special and different from everyone else walking around.
Samantha!
So good. She grew up her whole life feeling self-conscious and insecure about her big mouth, and now she has a Guinness World Record for it. It makes her feel special, proud. It's one of her biggest, best things about herself. I love that. She recognizes something a little bit different makes her special, and that's a good thing. I might be able to win a Guinness World Record for the loudest mouth or the yappiest mouth. I don't know how they would measure that. But if you get a chance today, have someone measure your mouth and know that the biggest mouth on record in the world comes in at 4 inches. That is a male named Isaac Johnson. But for a female, our friend Samantha Ramsdell just took home all the marbles with a mouth gape of 2.56 inches. See how your mouth clocks in to get an idea of just how big this mouth is. She's now a proud Guinness World Record holder. So exciting. All right, we'll be right back. It's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live. What do we want to do here? Let's do some music now from, let's do this music from Kesha. This is called The Best Day. It's from the Angry Birds movie soundtrack. This is gonna be